So I just got in my new scooter, and this scooter is an adult scooter. It's a kid's scooter. It goes up to 240 pounds. So my 7-year-old will be able to ride on it. I'll be able to ride on it. We'll be able to ride on it together. I'm super excited about this, and I can't wait to put together. I'm going to take it out the box. I'm going to show all the parts and pieces that come in it. I'm going to put it together, and that way you can see, you know, how it assembles, and then I'm going to do a first test ride on it. All right, so we're going to open the box. And I'm pretty sure most of it's going to be assembled in the box. As you can see, it's right here. And that's it. So that's everything that's in the box. It looks like we're just going to have to assemble the handlebars. You can see right there. That looks like the only piece. This whole scooter is together and folded up. All the wheels are on it. Let's go ahead and take it out of here. Get a little carrying strap. Okay, so putting it together is actually just taking out the box. The only thing I have to do is push this button here, which will release the top, and then it'll lock into place. So you can see that's locked in. And then as far as the handlebars, those are little push buttons. So I think we undo this. Yep. So I actually didn't need any tools to put it together. Okay, so the setup was a lot easier than I thought. I thought it was gonna be all in pieces and I was gonna have to assemble it. But I'm very surprised with everything that this scooter comes with. Especially, like, you know, the setup was just flipping it open and putting the handlebars, you know, through the pegs and closing the clamp. I guess where to start. So there's a lot that's involved in here. And I'm gonna start with the top down, I guess. So we'll start with the handlebars. First of all, the grips on these things are way better than any bike I've just jumped on, you know, out the box without having to replace handlebars and stuff. Like, the grips are amazing. The other thing is this clamp. So the clamp, I've rode other scooters before, and you usually have the little push buttons here, but you never have this clamp. And so there's always a little wiggle, and I've made turns sometimes and been worried my handlebar was gonna fly out. So this clamp right here really grips on these bars. It's almost like it's one piece. It doesn't feel like two pieces. Then we're going down to the actual handlebar pole. So I have it in the top position. That's the 39-inch position. And just for reference, I'm 5'6", 180 pounds. So in the 39-inch tall position, you can see it fits me quite good. I mean, I'm not leaning over or anything. I'm standing up. And when my kids want to ride it, I can push the button and open the latch here, drop it down. It'll go down to the 31-inch position. And I really think my 4-year-old can drive this. The wheels, well, the strap. So I just have the strap on here. The two little clips are top and bottom. I have it tight so it's not in the way. It's not flapping around. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it there because it's most likely going to stand like this, since it has a kickstand, which is really cool. It's probably going to stand on its own next to my e-bike, but I could use the strap if I'm going to go somewhere and I'm going to need to carry it, that I'm not going to be able to ride on it somewhere. The wheels are nice and big, so every other scooter I've ridden has the small wheels, and you catch a crack and poof, it could throw you off of it. I've seen people fly off. So I really like that. The color is the aqua and the aqua black, and I went with that because honestly it was the cheaper option. They had a deal on it, so I went with the aqua and black. Right here in the middle is your folding button, so you just hit that button. It folds in half. Now there's 2 points on this main piece right here, and that's where this little thing locks in and, you know, holds it so that you can ride it. But once it's locked in, you're pretty good. All you do is undo the handlebars, and then you can travel with it. You can even really travel with it like this by just, you know, putting the strap over your shoulder. And let's see, push it again to open it up. I already talked about the kickstand, so that's really cool. The fact that you got a little kickstand. Now you can't unbolt it. You can take it off if you don't want it, but I think it's a really cool accessory. And the fact that you can get off and kick it like it's a bike or something, just leave it there. That's really nice. And it's not, that way it's not laying on the ground too if you don't have anywhere to lean it up against. The back has a fender / brake. So you see, just push on it and that's your brake. I like the fact that it does have fenders, so if I go through a little puddle, I'm not getting splashed. But that's a quick little run around about the bike. I really like it. I said bike. It feels like a bike because how big it is. But this scooter right here is loads of fun to ride on. And oh, something I did forget is when you step on it, it has like give. And I was confused to why it was given if it carried a 240-pound person. But there's actually a shock right here. And so if I hold it, I'll show a close-up view. This part right there, when you step onto it, is a spring in here, and so it has a little shock absorber. So that did kind of throw me for a loop. I wasn't ready for that, and I thought it was broken or something, but it's just that little shock. So pretty fun little added thing in here. Again, this thing is packed with features for the price you get it, and I think this is something that my whole family is just going to enjoy. So I look forward to riding it with my kids, chasing them on their bikes, and using it way into the future.